Why do non-state armed groups create internal IHL rules? Imagine fighting in a war zone where chaos is common and rules are often ignored. Why would groups that are not official armies bother to set their own rules about how to behave? It might seem strange, but many non-state armed groups do create internal rules based on international humanitarian law. These rules help them stay organized and avoid making mistakes that could hurt their cause. Non-state armed groups create these rules mainly to control how they act during conflicts. They want to make sure their members follow certain standards that protect civilians and prisoners. Even though they are not recognized as official states, they still face legal obligations under international law. These rules help them stay within those boundaries and avoid actions that could be seen as war crimes. Another reason is to keep discipline within their ranks. When fighters know what is expected of them, they are less likely to commit violations like torture or unnecessary violence. These internal rules often include how to treat detainees, how to conduct attacks, and how to avoid harming civilians. This helps the group stay organized and maintain some level of legitimacy, even if they are not recognized as a government. Creating internal rules also helps these groups communicate their intentions to the outside world. When they follow clear standards, humanitarian organizations like the International Committee of the Red Cross can work with them more easily. These organizations want to see that armed groups are trying to respect the rules of war, which can lead to better treatment for civilians and prisoners. Training members on these rules is another key reason. When fighters understand what is expected, they are more likely to act responsibly. Enforcing these rules through internal discipline makes it easier to prevent violations and hold members accountable. This shows that even non-state groups can take responsibility for their actions and reduce suffering during conflicts. Finally, having internal rules aligned with international humanitarian law helps non-state armed groups gain some respect and legitimacy. It shows they are serious about following the rules, which can open doors for negotiations or peace talks. It also demonstrates their commitment to protecting civilians and detainees, which is a core part of the laws of armed conflict. In short, non-state armed groups create internal rules based on international humanitarian law to manage their conduct, keep discipline, protect civilians, and build credibility. These rules help them operate more responsibly in complex conflict environments and show that even non-state actors can respect some principles of the laws of war.